Hi, I'm Toby from Toby Nelson Events and Sustainable Floral Design. Today I want to teach you my go-to method for making a corsage base. It's quick and easy. All you need is a pair of pliers, some Oasis Bullion wire, some ribbon, and ribbon shears. So there's lots of ways that you can make a corsage. There's the traditional old method with like the elastic bracelet with the pearls on it, or a slat bracelet or something like that. And the things that I don't like about those is they're either really loose and they don't stay nicely on top of the wearer's wrist, or they don't have a big enough base to glue on to make one of our more fashion-forward style corsages. However, the jewelry base methods often are a little too edgy for grandma or something like that. So this method solves those issues. This is an example of the finished product. And when you're done, all you do is slide your hand in and tie the ribbon ties. And you have a corsage that is nicely secured and doesn't spin around on the wrist, but you can make it as small or large as you would like to suit your design. So let's go. The first step is you take your bullion wire and you just loosely pull out some lengths of wire, and this will vary. You can use this method for corsage bases, but you can also use it for jewelry bases. I use it a lot for necklaces and earrings. Anything you can imagine gluing flowers onto, you can use. So get a loose handful of wire, about yay. Cut it free. The next step is to just mangle and sort of interweave this wire. So it's totally freeform, not strategic. The goal is to tangle it, to overlap it, to weave it into itself, spin it around, and you start to kind of smash it and mash it into shape. And when I get to about this dense, I start to compress it. I tuck the ends over, and basically you end up with something like this. The next step is to make a hole for your ribbon. I do that by simply taking a pointy thing. You can use a pen or scissors or anything, and you just force them through into the tangle of wire, and then you just wiggle open a little hole. You do that on both ends. So you have a nice hole, and then you thread your ribbon through, and I tend to go from the top down and then the bottom back up. And you just want to imagine that you have enough for a wrist to go through and ends to tie. And voila, you have a nice simple corsage base. The thing that's great about this metal tangle here is that there's lots of surface area for the glue to stick to. The glue loves this. I've never had any problems. You don't need to base this with moss or anything. You just start to glue. And I'll cover making a corsage in another video. So I hope you enjoy this. While we all are slowing down with the COVID virus, you have time to knock out a bunch of these while you are just watching your favorite next Netflix show. So I hope this helps your profit margin. These are super inexpensive to make and helps you customize your design. Here's an example of one. I made a floral necklace using the bullion wire base. Also, I've used them for, like, here's an example for a simple little dried flower earring using a bullion wire base. So have fun. And if you like this, please follow along Sustainable Floral Design for more floral design tips and tricks. Thank you very much.